Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors unto the elders and to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the hopeful elect, the men that are pushing this truth in the four corners, in the highways and byways. And once again, all praises, honor, and glory belongs to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Alright? Um, we're gonna go in on a lesson, basically, touching that with all you're getting, you ought to get understanding. Alright? Proverbs 4 and 5.
This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 5. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of thy mouth.
Right, so Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, through the prophets and through the law, taught us wisdom and understanding. Alright? And he's saying that we ought to remember these words and not to forget them. Alright? Go on now. Go on the precept.
Alright. This is Proverbs 2 and verse
No, continue on the 4.
Proverbs chapter 4 verse 5. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of thy mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee.
Right, so you say that to keep wisdom and understanding, you're going to preserve you. Alright? And the latter part, read it back.
Right? Verse 6. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee.
Right, so she going to keep you, she going to guide your steps. She going to order your steps aright. You're going to walk the straight path. Alright? Somebody gave Isaiah, just now, Isaiah 33 and verse 6 real quick.
This is Isaiah 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Right, so wisdom and knowledge gonna be the stability in that time. That time with nuclear destruction, when race war, martial law, when hell break loose, basically, the men that had this wisdom, they're gonna be stable. They're not gonna be in a worried mind state of mind. Alright? But they're gonna be comforted by the scriptures. Alright? And read it back up.
Alright. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee.
Yeah, she gonna keep you. Yeah, precept.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse 20 to 21. Therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom.
Right?
If your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore.
Right, so honor wisdom that you may reign forevermore. Because why the scriptures say that a man of understanding, when he liveth, men will desire his wisdom, and when he die, he shall leave a memorial for himself. Alright, just roughly paraphrasing. So the rulership, the power, the scepter, it won't compare to wisdom. And the scriptures say that let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, and the mighty man glory in his might, but let them glory that you know Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Alright? And that's basically wisdom. Alright? You hear something?
Yeah, this is Sirach chapter 1 and verse 5. The word of the Most High is the foundation of wisdom, and our ways are everlasting commandments.
Go ahead, you get it.
Right? So this word is the wisdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Alright? Once you have this word, this wisdom, you will get understanding. Verse 26. If thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushai shall give her unto thee.
Right. Right? You hear some on the Proverbs?
Verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding.
Right, and that's the point, that wisdom is the principal thing. Principle meaning first, or from beginning, foundation. Alright, and that's what wisdom is. And with all the getting your knowledge, whatever it is that you're asking Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai for, you have to ask him for that understanding, for that comforter. because you could read the entire Bible and be able to quote it, be able to say what the Strong's mean and everything. But if you don't have understanding, it don't make sense. All right. So with all you're getting, get understanding. All right. Um. Anybody get precept? Yeah, bring your precept out.
This is Psalms 111 and verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Right.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandment.
Right.
His praise endureth forever.
Can go ahead.
So, as long as you're keeping this word in sincerity and truth, right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to give you the understanding how to break down scriptures properly, how to foresee these prophecies that are coming true, like the microchip, right, which is the RFID chip, right? The Jacob's trouble, which is coming with famine, martial law, and so forth, and the preparation of World War III, right? These words are going to be visible to you.
All right. Somebody get Proverbs chapter 3 and 13. Quick.
This is Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 13.
Uh-huh.
Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding.
Right. Happy you shall be. Happy. Because the scriptures are a comforter. You're gonna give you that peace of mind. You won't be troubled. You know. So you're gonna be happy to find wisdom and to find understanding with it. You know. Um. Uh. Somebody get Acts 8 and read from 30. Read from 29.
This is Acts chapter 8 and verse 29. It says, Then the Spirit said unto Philip, Go near and join thyself to this chariot.
Go ahead.
And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah.
All right, and this him was referring to the Ethiopian eunuch that went up to Jerusalem to worship. All right, go ahead.
And heard him read the prophet Isaiah, and said, Understandest thou what thou readest?
Yeah, so what he was reading and what he was reading about, but did he understand? All right, this is the point in bringing out the scripture. Did he understand what he was reading? Go ahead.
And he said, How can I, except some man should guide me?
Right, so you say, how can he understand? How can he get that understanding, that true understanding, unless a man guide him? And how do we get understanding in these times? We hearken unto the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. They get this truth and they filter it onto us. They deliver this truth onto us. You know. Somebody gets Sirach chapter 6 and read 20. Continue on the precept. Yes, some more.
And this is Acts chapter 8 and verse 31. And he said, How can I, except some man should guide me? And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him.
Right, so he decided, Philip to give him the understanding, to break down the scriptures correctly to him. And just like us today, we desire that the apostles will continue to do their videos, to give us this understanding. All right, Sirach 6, read 6 and 20.
6 and 20.
Uh-huh.
Sirach 6 and verse 20. She is very unpleasant to the unlearned.
Mm-hmm.
He that is without understanding will not remain with her.
Right, and they're talking about this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It won't remain to an unlearned man. A man without understanding can't keep her. So that's why you ought to desire this understanding, along with the knowledge and the wisdom. Go ahead, Ak. You got some on it?
Yeah. She will lie upon him as a
Uh,
mighty stone.
don't worry. Jump to 35.
34. Verse 35. Be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parable of understanding escape thee.
You see, be willing to hear every godly discourse. Discourse meaning a conversation, you know? So he's saying be willing to hear every godly discourse and let not what the
Let not
parables
the
of
parable.
understanding. So the parables of understanding escape thee. Alright? And to show where you will get that the understanding, the parables of understanding from is from the elders, from men of understanding. That's where you're gonna get the understanding from. Alright? Sirach chapter 8. Jump to 8 and 8 and all the precept. 8 and 8. Mhm. Yeah, go ahead, Sirach 8 and 8.
Sirach 8 and verse 8. Despise not the discourse of the wise,
Mm-hmm.
but acquaint thyself with their proverbs.
Right, and Proverbs meaning parables. There's synonyms. All right, they say to acquaint yourself. You know, be knowledgeable of the Proverbs. Have the understanding of it. You know, go ahead, Ak.
For of them thou shalt learn instructions, and how to serve great men with ease.
Right, so you say of the Proverbs, you know, and the understanding that you get from your elders, you know, you shall learn instruction. You know how to do things the right way, what to do, what not to do. All right, and how to serve great men with ease, how to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and let not this work or this ministry be a burden unto you. All right, um, go on, you get a little piece more on it, huh?
Let thy mind be upon ordinance of Yahweh, and meditate continually in his commandments. He shall establish thine heart and give thee wisdom at thine own desire.
Con, jump back to 6. There's some on 6. 6 and 30, 35.
6 and 34.
It's a
Sirach 6 and verse 35. Be willing to hear every godly discourse,
right. So the discourse that you're supposed to be willing is that of the elders, of men of understanding. You know, go ahead.
and let not the parable of understanding escape thee.
Right. Say, don't let the parables of understanding pass you by. Like scripture say, put not off from day to day. You know, say don't put off this work. You know, if every chance, every second that you get, you just link with a bigger brother. You know, go through some scriptures. You know, go ahead, Aki. Here's some money.
And if thou seest a man of understanding,
Mm-hmm.
get thee betime unto him,
Go on.
and let thy foot wear the steps of his door.
Right. So it's just be behind him all the time. You know. Yeah. Anybody get precept?
Yeah, quick precept, man. Sirach 19 and verse 22.
Uh-huh.
The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. Where is where there is a wickedness and the same an abomination, and there is a fool wanting wisdom, right? Because you find that two-thirds of the nation running after wisdom, but the wisdom that they're running after is not Yahweh Hashem Yahushua wisdom, right? It is the philosophy of doctrine of the wicked, right? Verse 20, 24. He that hath small understanding and fear of Yahweh is better than one that had much wisdom and transgressed the law of the Most High. See? So it's not just getting this wisdom alone, it's the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And depends on your proportion of wisdom that you have that is distributed according to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for your growth. Right? Because the scripture roughly paraphrasing that a wise man skillfully go through these words, right? And get the understanding to be distributed towards governments and so forth from the small to the great. Alright? So you could get this knowledge here and doing foolishness, right? And the most I take it away from you and give it to a smaller man, and he grow in wisdom because he had that fear. Right?
That's a quick precept here. This is Proverbs chapter 2 and verse 9. Then shalt thou understand righteousness and judgment and equity, yea, every good path. When wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul.
Pleasant unto your soul, because why? You begin to see, you begin to get this understanding. You see these prophecies being fulfilled. You more stronger, you tighten up, right? But you can see like these other camps, they ain't tighten up. They're getting worse and worse as the day come, right? And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is showing you that great millstone, starting with the apostles, got this 100% true, right?
And just to add to what your brother is saying, without understanding, you won't be sincere.
Right.
Okay, you don't understand what you're about. You don't understand what this truth is about. It's just like you're going through a phase or going through a motion. But with understanding now, you're being just solidifying yourself. Making your sure how to say, for lack of better words, you're calling sure. You become more grounded in the truth when you get that understanding. All right. Anybody any precept?
Yeah. This Exodus 31 and verse 3. And I have filled him with the spirit of Yahweh in wisdom, and in understanding, and in knowledge, and in all manner of workmanship.
Right. So we have to pray. Really and truly, we have to pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushai that He fill us with that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of these scriptures. Scripture say somebody could get it real quick. Wisdom by James chapter 1 and read verse 5.
This is James chapter 1 verse 5. It says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Jehovah Hashem Yahushai.
Right, so if any man should lack wisdom, that knowledge or that understanding of these scriptures, let him ask of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because sometimes you might go through some scriptures and certain things would fly over your head, or you may not understand. Alright? So what you have to do, you have to pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and ask him for that wisdom.
It says that give it to all men liberally and upbraideth not.
Right, so the Lord gonna give you sufficient.
And it shall be given him.
Right. Next thing too, when you ask, you don't doubt. Don't waver. Just believe, and the Lord gonna give you. All right.
A quick one. Sirach 21 verse 11. He that keepeth the law of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai getteth the understanding, and therefore, and the perfection of the fear of Yahweh is wisdom. Right? So you become perfected in this scripture. The spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai will give you the wisdom and understanding how to break down. Right? And you the more just roughly paraphrase the greater you are, the more humble you become with this wisdom.
Yeah.
Right?
Somebody get Job 28 and 28, real quick. Just to add to what you're saying, right, Top?
This is Job chapter 28 and verse 28. It says, and unto man he said, behold,
28 and 28 to Job, huh?
and
Go ahead.
it says, and unto man he said, behold, the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding.
So what is understanding? To depart from evil. Alright? So if you are this, that's why you find people, being hypocrites. Why? Because they're going through the scriptures, they know what the scriptures say, but they don't understand. So they won't depart from the evil, they continue in the garbage. Alright, but a man of understanding now that have this knowledge and the wisdom, you're gonna depart from evil. Alright? Anything else?
Yeah. This is Proverb 4 and verse 11. I have taught thee in the way of wisdom. I have led thee in the right path. When thou goest, thy steps shall not be straightened, and when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble.
Oh, no. All praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakotash. No, hope this video was edifying. Shalom to the men that's doing this work in sincerity. Alright?